Hello, hello, Tatum here. Thank you for joining me today. I have a lower body workout with hip stability focus. So grab a band and your dumbbells and let's get to it. All right, hello team. It's time to get started. For today's equipment, I am using a hip band, a thicker band if you have it, or some mini bands. If not, just move through the exercises without it, okay? I'm also going to be using a very big super bounce ball. My yoga balls are over at the gym, but I'm gonna be using this, a volleyball, a soccer ball, anything slightly deflated will work here as well. If not, again, just go through the motions with us. I have a set of 10s, 15s, 25s, and a 35 for sumo squat. It is legs, so we can use some stuff. I am going to be going with a heel raise squat today, so that's what I'm using my 10s, my hexagon weights for, is to prop my heels up. If you have a plate weight or a small ledge or anything that's sturdy there, you can do that as well. Let's go ahead and warm up with some leg swings, and we're gonna go forward and back. We're gonna loosen up just a bit here before we get going. And we are gonna start out with some isolated exercises on the hips, the obliques, all that stuff that will help us stabilize our hips, which we need in order to track those knees right on down to the ankles for all your leg stuff. And if you're going to be strong and move well, we also need that. Let's go to the left leg here. Swing again, forward and back. I want that head tall, standing nice and tall, not leaning into it. If you need balance, grab onto something, okay? All right, there we go. And I'm gonna show you, I had a comment, I love comments, thank you so much for bringing this up, about doing our knee hugs. So we're gonna do a couple of those at the ground today. I'm gonna show you a way to get into that if you want to do those, because I do love them. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna open up into big circles here, up and around, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's find that other side again. Hold on if you need to. I don't want you working too much on balance. I mean, we want it to be there, but if we don't have it, I want you to focus on opening the hip more. Give me one more. I think that was 5, but one more. There we go. We have calf raises today, so let's go ahead and go from heel to toe, heel to toe. That's it, back and forth. Try not to rock or push back this way. We just need to pull those toes towards our shins and then find our toes, okay? So heel to toe here. Ooh, we're getting close already. Let's lay down. I want to show you this one on your back. You can either grab your shin and pull in and do some ankle rolls. If we can't get there, just grabbing the back of the thigh and pulling in can work as well, okay? Let's switch, other side, just grabbing in. Here again, on the shin, or behind the thigh can feel really good. And I like to always give my ankles some love when I'm in this position. All right, and you can even go both legs in or hug both as well. All right, let's pop it up here. We have a bulldog with leg extension. I want you to grab a ball if you have it. If not, just follow my lead. Between the knees, we're gonna come up hovering over the floor. 3, 2, and 1. I want you to find a leg extension at the knee there, okay? And back down to hover, all right? We're in this bulldog position, squeezing our ball, giving it pressure, and squeezing our thighs as we reach out. We're just isolating the quads here, feeling those out. Feels good. Up and down, nice and slow and controlled. Lock it out up here, squeeze those thighs. We could just go through the motion here, but I really want you to squeeze and think about what you're using here. 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah, rest, nice work. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna grab our mini band if you have one. Put that on just above your knees, okay? We're gonna lay down on our back here. We have a glute march here. So I want you to tuck your pelvis, lift your hips a little bit for me here, okay? Squeeze those glutes. Now, we're gonna go ahead and raise that knee up into a march, okay? And back down. 3, 2, and 1. Lift with me and set it back down. That's it, right here. If you want, we can also come down, up, lift, okay? But I'm not gonna touch my hips all the way down. I'm trying to keep that contraction on the glutes the whole time. If it's easier to stabilize and hold, I'm gonna have you stay with the hips up and just march it out here. There you go, just keep working. 3, 2, and 1. I like to hold because I really need to feel that left side engaging. All right, we're gonna keep that band on just above our knees. No bands, just work here, abduction. I'm gonna call these little butterflies as well. We're gonna bring our feet together. We're gonna lift up, again, kind of tuck the pelvis a bit, hold this, and we're just going to open up and close, okay? You can call it opening and closing a book. Because we're on butterflies, I'm gonna talk about butterflies, but there we go. Just pressing against the band in that abduction. Abduction here, open up. That's it, good job. Keep squeezing back here, okay? Keep that pressure on. Woo, there you go, nice work. That's it. We're only doing one round here. We're gonna finish with this round as well as added strength. Here we go, just more activation right now. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, you feeling that? All right, I'm gonna grab a ball here. We're going to our obliques. Again, you don't have to use the ball in this one to feel your obliques, but for the adduction part, our inner thigh, you're gonna want the ball. That's okay if that's missing for today. You're still gonna get here. I want you to turn about 45 degrees in with the hip and the knees here. And we're just gonna raise. I want you to find your obliques first. Just hold your ball if you have it. Find your obliques right here. You should feel a pinch. So work with your movement. Pull up enough that you start to feel it there. Because if you just raise up a little bit, you may not get there. So pull up. Now, if you have the ball, you're gonna come up and you're gonna squeeze. 1, 2, down, okay? We're working 3, 2, and 1, squeeze. Come back down, all right? Lift. 1, 2, and down. Up, 1, 2, good. Working those inner thighs. Woo, those adductors. 2, down, good. And up, 1, 2, and down. Good. 1, 2, down. That's it. Really pull those knees up. I'm at about a 45-degree angle. All right, we're gonna switch to the other side quickly. Get into the same position here. And we're gonna move. Here we go. We're lifting. 1, 2, and down. Good. Remember, those knees are kind of in front at this 45-degree angle. They're not behind me. 2, down. Good. And lift. Now, I wasn't lifting high enough. I stopped feeling it here in the obliques, so make sure you can get those knees up a little bit higher, okay, and work on that. It's just like doing your side plank and pushing up towards the ceiling a little bit more. You start to feel it more. That's what we're trying to do here. But lift. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, nice work. That's probably one of my new favorite ones at the gym. All right, we're going into calf raises. We don't work calves enough. I kind of promised this if you've been following me. I'm going to start with just a 10 on these today. We're going to finish up with it later. And at that point, we can add some more weight, okay? Up to you, though. Right leg only. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to raise up on those toes. I would suggest holding on to something and finding your balance today. We're not trying to work balance here. Sometimes we do calf raises at the gym like that, but for today, I want that balance, and we're up and down. Good. We're just going to do a few here and switch. All right, go ahead and switch into that left leg. 1, 2, up and down onto those toes. 3, 4. Oh, sorry, I like to have that weight in the same side of the leg I'm using too. I didn't mention that, so I'm holding that weight. Something to remember when you're doing a single leg calf raise is to put the weight on the same side of the leg that you're using. All right, you get a little bit more tension pressure there. And rest. All right, nice work, team. That's just kind of our intro. We got to get cardio going, okay? We got to wake up. We have to energize. We need to get those endorphins flowing. We are going to have a push-up in here, all right? With the leg day without a little bit of upper, no. But we're going to have 5 push-ups. It's an EMOM. It's every minute on the minute. We're going to have 5 push-ups, 5 squats. If you want to take it to jumps, you can, and 5 burpees. Then you have rest, okay? So follow my lead on this first one. Here we go. We're going to come down. 5 push-ups for me. Let's go all the way to the floor from your knees or your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you haven't done so, start those watches. Oh my gosh, 5 squats here. Okay, 2. We'll take this first one as squats. I'm going to jump it on the next. 4. And 5, good. Now we have burpees, and we're not gonna go chest to ground. We'll just go with our regular burpees right now, so you can step it out or you can jump it in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. 15 seconds of rest. We took it slow. We're gonna try to take it a little faster this time. That way we have a little more rest, okay? So 5 push-ups here. We have our next minute coming up. We're gonna do 4 of these total. 3, 2, and 1 team. We have push-ups for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, pop it up. 5 squats or jump squats. I'm gonna go with jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna find our burpee with a walkout. If you do a walkout, maybe you take it down to 3 because it takes a little longer. Here we go. 1, and I'm gonna take mine all the way to the ground. If you want, you can follow me all the way down. Remember, it's 5 of them. Work at your own pace. All right, nice work. 17 seconds left on the clock. That's how every minute on the minute works. We get our rest here. We're gonna go again. All right, you work at your pace. 5, 5, and 5. You should be on the screen here. 3, 2, and 1, starting with push-ups. Here we go. 5 push-ups. 5, 4, good. That's it, come on. Nice work. Bring it up, some sort of squat or squat jump. Good, and burpees, either from the high or going chest to ground. 1. Woo! 20 seconds left. Keep working if you need to, okay? We have another round of this. You're doing great. All right, heart rate's coming up. Blood is moving. We'll be ready to go for our main circuit, which is a large circuit of 6 exercises. 3, 2, and 1 push-ups. Here we go. You're like, this is not upper body day, Tatum. I know, but maybe you're a little sore from the workout the day before. We're gonna work it out, all right? And it's okay to touch on push-ups every day and get stronger, okay? It's all right. Here we go. Keep working. We're trying to get this done as fast as we can in that minute, all right? All right, we're down. And remember, if you're walking that burpee out, I would say 3 or 4 is probably okay because it's gonna take you maybe a little bit longer. Good. This feels sticky today. Woo! All right, nice work. 12 seconds left, keep working. If you haven't finished your 5, 5, and 5. We're gonna find our rest here in 3, 2, and 1. Grab a sip of water. All right, team, now today, I was gonna do supersets, but with the legs, a little more difficult unless you just throw an ab in there every time. So we're gonna go through a circuit of 6. Here, we'll have some abs, some core work in here as well. We'll be using our ball. We're gonna start with heels up, squat. So I am gonna get my weights out here for my heels, okay? Let's find a spot that works. Heels are gonna be up. I'm gonna take 2 25s on this, okay? Here we go, so find your weight, 3, 2, and 1, and we're just gonna squat down and up. We only have 2 rounds of the 6 exercise circuit today, so make it count. If you pick up weight and it's not challenging you, get the weight. We don't have 3 sets today. Unless you wanna go back and take a 3rd one, which I highly recommend if you have the time and you're there. Good, now I'm going with 2 dumbbells here to get these legs weighted. Let's go ahead and start going into a partial to full, or you could stay with just that regular squat. I'm gonna up it up, give it a little bit more push here with that little half to full. Give me 1 more. Oh boy. There you go, leave them close by. We're gonna see that one again. I'm gonna kind of set up and leave my weights because we're gonna move. We're gonna go into a low squat walk, and I want about 4 or 5 forward, and I want you to step back, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, 30 seconds of work. Try to get as low as you can. Now, sometimes if we're walking with our feet our legs too close together, it's hard to drop down. So go a little wider than your shoulders with those feet so you start to drop that bottom down and stay low. Okay, you got it. Watch your weights if your weights are out, okay? Don't trip over those. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have a curtsy lunge. I'm gonna go with 15s on this. I'm gonna step back, behind, and curtsy. All right, if that's not working for you today, knees don't like it, it's kind of hard to get, I'm just gonna have you step back, okay? So look at the window. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna stay with one side for 45 seconds and then switch out, okay? We're stepping behind. I want you to try to think about keeping that knee somewhat over the ankle. It's not gonna go perfectly, but try not to let it drop out here, fall, okay? So while it may not be perfectly lined up, try to get it almost perfect, okay? So that will change up how far back you step and just controlling it. There you go, come on team, we got it. 15 seconds here. Gave us a little longer intervals on some of these moves. There you go, a couple more. Give me one more, 3, 2, and 1, nice work. We're gonna switch to the other side. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Step it out, other side. Tap it out if you want. I like that tap out on these. I don't know what it is, but it's just like a reset button here. Tap, back over, good. Watch that knee. See if you could keep it in line with the ankle as much as possible. Or second, third toe if you want to think about that. Good, woo. Starting to feel it. Heart rate's coming up as it always does on leg day. Whew. We'll get down to the ground for some core, which will help with that a little bit, okay? 12 seconds. Remember, go into that reverse lunge if this is too much. It's kind of a complicated move, not always comfortable for everyone. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we just worked those hips a little bit. We're gonna go into a side plank high. So on your hands here, bent knees behind you. We're gonna lift up an abduction and then perform a leg extension back down. Ooh, you're gonna feel this, okay? We're gonna stay on each side for 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lift, extend, drop it down. Good. Lift, extend, and down. Nice work. Hips up. You got it. If that's too much today, just work on this part, okay? Maybe it's just enough to hold it or hold it here. Find something that works for you. Modify, but keep trying to work. There we go. We're almost there. Hang on. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, turn it around. A little bit of a different workout today. We're gonna isolate, we're gonna feel things. We can push those large muscles, those compound sets. We're gonna go ahead and isolate a little bit too here today. Important stuff in order to get stronger, to lift more weights with your legs, to lunge more. All right, we need stable hips. There you go. To run well without injury. Oh, come on, you got it, team. I know, it's a burner. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. It's kind of why I put in a large circuit so we can kind of move through different things. We're gonna go sumo, so we'll get a little bit more inner thigh. I'm gonna take my 35 on this. Feet definitely need to be wider than shoulder width on this one. Some of us tend to squat always with wide feet. Some of us squat very narrow. Make sure you get out wide. Knees go in line with your toes. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Up and down, nice and wide. That's it. Now, if you need to go lower, but that weight is getting in the way, we can take it by the two heads on the side and head down a little deeper. Ooh, there we go. Good, control it. Feel your inner thighs. If not, go wider. That's it. Oh, yeah, we're gonna feel this workout. Here we go. Feeling it now. Make sure we're breathing. Inhale as we come down. Exhale as you stand, okay? Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you stand. Breathe. Find your breath. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job. All right, that weight goes down. We are gonna go with a ball on here, so there's a bit of a squeeze on this. at your feet. We're gonna do a sideline knee tuck. So between your feet, lay down. We're just gonna pull the knees in and extend back out. If you can, you're gonna give it a little pressure on the ball. 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees in, extend out. Give it 1, 2, in, out. 1, 2. Now, a yoga ball moves a lot more. It's a little nicer for squeezing, okay? So if you have another ball there, that's okay though. Adding that pressure to the ball is engaging your adductors. It's all good. Good. Pull them in, out. 1, 2. Good. Again, I purposely put that one with the sumo because we're working those inner thighs. We have our quads in here as we pull that ball in. All right, we're on our other side, team. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. A little knee tuck. Bring it out. 2 squeezes. If it's too much to hold this the whole time, you can set it down, squeeze a little bit closer to the ground, and bring it in. All right, you can set down and reset. Good. Let's see if we can't hold it, or maybe we just hold it. Maybe we don't even move today. We're just working on holding, release, holding, release. Good. Give me one more. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay, nice work. Woo! All right. Enjoying the mix-up today. Set that ball aside. That is 1 full round. We're back to the beginning. That's going to be our heels up squat. I'm going to do a partial to full. You can do just a full squat. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. It's already our last round. We're only doing 2 sets. All right. Trying to keep these a little bit shorter. I prefer a little longer. I would stay for 3. So for any of you who want that third round, go back. There are chapters listed. Press it. Go to that spot. Repeat it. And then do the finisher with me, okay? Whew. There we go. And maybe this is just enough today. Maybe it is enough because this is all we have time for. And that's great. You showed up. Don't give it the all or nothing approach. Well, I can't do it for this long. I can't do it for an hour, so I'm not going to show up. That's not going to get us anywhere. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good job. All right. Weights down. We have that squat walk, okay? So we're going to head low. Feet a little wide. I'm gonna move some of my weights out of the way. All right, here we go. Feet wide, pretty wide, wider than shoulder. 3, think about that sumo stance. Here we go, keep that chest up. A lot of times I see this, okay? Use your core. Stand tall, head to ceiling. Woo, and I want you to get forward and back, so only a few steps, forward and back. There you go, we got it. Whew, give you a little quack, little duck. All right, there we go. We're almost there, just like that. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Curtsy lunges, team, or a reverse lunge. All right, it's okay to modify. So curtsy, we're gonna step back behind. If not, just step straight back into that reverse lunge. If reverse lunges aren't for you, I'm gonna give you one more option. You're just gonna hinge, touch back, and come up, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Curtsy to tap if you want. You don't have to do a fancy tap. You just come in. I like that tap out. Here we go. You got it. Hang in there. I think 2 rounds might be enough today. But if you're really wanting to push it, head back to that third one. Some of us are there. Some of us have been there for a while. So go ahead. Woo. That's it. I think with my run today we'll be good. That's it. Check that knee. Make sure it's not flaring out too far. 3, 2, and 1. Rest, okay? We're gonna go to the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the other leg behind. Whew. Tap out. Feels so good. You're like, what, Tatum? This does not feel good. You were crazy. All right. I know. There we go. Look at that knee. If you have a mirror, get in front of that mirror, okay? That's all right. Be vain for a little bit. No, seriously, though. I know there are gyms that don't use mirrors, but I think it's good when you're alone and you don't have somebody to tell you you're doing it wrong. Even for me as a trainer, I can't see what I'm doing sometimes. Who knows what's happening down there, okay? But if you look in the mirror, you can see if that knee is over that ankle or what you're doing there. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, awesome work. We have that side plank with leg extension, okay? So we just dug into the hips there, glutes. We're gonna do the same here, but we're still getting obliques and core, which is wonderful for that good, strong hips, okay? So many injuries that can come about with weak hips. So this is our focus today. All right, here we go. Let's abduct with the bent knees and then kick it out. Extend at the knee, back down. All right, nice work. Here we go. You got it. Feels so good for a while. Try to keep your hips forward. A lot of times we start to push them back. Makes it a little easier. Push them towards me. Don't back bend or anything, but just get them in line between the head and the ankles here, okay? There you go, we're up. Woo! Extend and down. 3, 2, and 1. Just switch it over the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Lift, extend, back down. All right. Maybe not the most glamorous or fun things to do. Not the big lift things that we like. Maybe not, I do like. But very necessary, okay? We're getting in the bigger stuff. We have lunges. We have our squats. But we're sitting here, we're gonna isolate right into the same muscle group. Make sure that those little ones are doing their part to help out with the big ones. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Oh, we will stretch. Remind me, we have to stretch those hips later. We have sumo squat coming up. Again, I'm gonna use my big weight. If you don't have a weight that is heavy enough, you can hold 2. So maybe I want more than 35. I'll go here with, maybe I do, with my 225s, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Feet are wide, toes are out. Good, drop down into it. There you go. So this is how you can use 2 weights to help yourselves out. I like it, but I'll tell you what, experiment with your weights. I'm not feeling engagement in my inner thighs as much. I'm focused on my core too much, the back. So I'm gonna go a little lighter. There we go. Now I found just my legs again. I really just want to feel those legs. So play with that. Notice those things. We're all pretty strong and we can do a lot of things. Well, let's focus on what we're here for right now, which is feeling those thighs, the inner thighs here work for us. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Great job, team. We have that sideline knee tuck. Okay, make some space. Grab your ball. Or if you don't have one, that's okay, pull those knees in. Still a tough exercise, okay? Here we go, lay down on your side. We're gonna pull those knees in, tuck, kick out. Give me 2 pulses on that ball or 2 squeezes. In, out, 1, 2, good. In, out. Yes, you're feeling what you just felt. Whoops, in, out, let me try to focus here. Okay, you should be feeling what you felt in those sumo squats. What's nice about isolated exercises like this is maybe when I say, you should feel your inner thighs, your adductors, like, I don't know if I'm feeling that. 3, 2, and 1, switch sides. By doing these little moves, you start to really learn your body and what it is you should be feeling when you're working those compound sets. Here we go, our compound exercise. 1, 2, in, out. 2, 2, in, out. 3, 2 with those squeezes, in, out. 4, 2, in, out. Good. 5, 2, in, out. You got it. 6, 2, in, out. 7, 2, in, out. Give me one more. 8, 2, in and out. Woo! Great job, team. All right, guess what? We're heading back to cardio. Let's grab a quick sip of water. We're gonna our minute on the minute, every minute on the minute, EMOM, with the 5 push-ups, the 5 squats, and the 5 burpees. We're gonna rev it up again after being down on the floor and doing all this. Then we'll take it back down with those isolated exercises we saw in the beginning, just to kind of get some strength on those as well. Here we go, 5 push-ups down from the ground. 3, 2, and 1, and I'm going all the way. Find an incline. If you're tired now, go to your knees, find an incline, find something that allows you to get through this. Remember, it's 5. All right, I have one more here. We're gonna pop it up. We have squats or squat jumps. 1, 2. It just depends on how much you want to get that heart rate up and whether jumping's for you or not. All right, burpee. I'm going chest to ground. If we're too tired, just take it out. 1. This is just a repeat of what we did earlier. 2 for 4 minutes. 3, 4, and 5. Good job, rest. 17 seconds. Can't seem to beat that. I think I've had a 20. You're doing awesome. Watch the clock that's going down, ticking down. Pay attention. You can work slow and long and keep repeating, or you can work it hard and get the rest. 3, 2, and 1. Push-ups from the ground. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Here we go. Squats or jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Burpees. Chest to ground or not. I'll leave it up to you. 1. I'm just getting a little bit of upper body today in here since we didn't work it. 3, 4, and 5. Whew. 21 seconds left, team. Keep working if you need to. 5, 5, and 5. Whew. 2 down, 2 to go. You've got this. I know. We're gonna bring it back down. We're gonna go back to the game with those calf raises to that core engagement we did in the beginning, okay? I like to finish if we only got one set with that. 3, 2, and 1, we're down. Push-ups, like it or not, that minute is up. That went quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, squatter jumps. Here we go. 1, get high. 2, land soft. Remember to land soft. All right, like you're landing on glass. Good job. Burpees team, everybody's favorite, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 20 seconds to go here. All right, you're doing it. You got this. Again, you're just getting started. Maybe take 2 sets of these out of 4, okay? Always modify it to suit your needs and for where you are in your journey. 3, 2, and 1, last one, let's go to it. Down from the ground. Woo. 5, 4, move at your pace. I know I'm counting, trying to keep things straight for myself here as well. All right, move at your pace. We're all gonna move differently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Last one, come on. You can do it. I know. Modify it a slight incline. Step it out, but don't give up. Woo. 3, 4, and 5. 18 seconds. Keep working. We're cheering you on. If you're still working, it's all good. 12 seconds. Grab a sip of water and let that heart rate return. Let it reset. All right. Whew. All right, rest. Nice work. Your minute is up. All right, take a deep breath. I do want to go back and hit our opener. I know it was activation. I know we did some of this muscle group here, but we didn't hit those calves again. So I do want to get that in a second time. This will allow us to work a little bit, bring that heart rate down, and then we'll go ahead and go into the cool down and stretch. All right, so bulldog position. If you'll remember, all between the knees. This will feel much different. Another reason why I like to revisit. Here we go. Hold it, extend it, okay? Squeeze that ball. Keep pressure on it the whole time, don't let go. Come down to that bulldog, and then extend at the knees and really squeeze. Good. Oh, we feel shaky this time, right? This feels different. At first, you're like, it's okay. It was just activation. It was our first round. We were just feeling those muscles so we could feel them the rest of the time. We knew which ones we were touching on. Now they're tired. Now they're being challenged. Ooh, there you go. Keep working. That's it. Really extend at the top and squeeze the thighs. 3, and squeeze that ball. 2, and 1. Great job, team. You want your band on if you have one. Go ahead and grab it. We're gonna put it just above the knees. I'm gonna hold again, you can march. All right, my band doesn't also stay in place very well. So we could go here, march, back down, lift, march, okay? 3, 2, and 1, here we go. March, and I'm just gonna hold mine though and squeeze and push against that band, offer some resistance. And really, the basic thing here is trying to keep our hips stable, okay? We're trying not to drop them, move them too much as we march here. There you go, good. That's it. Keep marching it out. Whew. All right, good. Nice work. Breathe. We're almost there. Feels different, right? 3, 2, and 1. All right, band still above the knees, feet together. We're going to, again, bridge and hold, and we're abduct. We're gonna find our butterfly, okay? We're gonna spread those knees wide. Again, if you don't have a band, you can still work this, but you might pulse it up and down and out, okay? Or hold and just press out. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're working, team. Press out. That's it. Notice if one side kind of takes over on that press, that abduction, okay? All right, one side will be stronger. Try to equally push out. Get both sides to engage. There are some ways we can do this, standing with a band to isolate. We can talk about that. Here you go. Keep working, keep squeezing. Don't let it go. Woo, there you go. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right. We're gonna grab that ball between our knees one more time. If you don't have the ball, we're still working obliques. We're still lifting up, okay? So between the knees, hips and knees at 45 degrees here, so slightly in front of the body. 3, 2, and 1. I want you to lift. Give me 2 squeezes and reset. Good. Lift, 2, and reset. Again, lift high enough that you feel this engage, okay? Feel a little pinch there, a little work being done. There you go. Up. 1, 2, and down. Good. Lift. You might have to play with that positioning in your knees and where you have that position to feel it there. That's okay, do it. Play around, be like, wow, I don't really feel it. Move your position a little bit and see if you can gauge the obliques. Up, 1, 2, and down. Oh, up. The sweat came light today, it's coming. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. We're to the other side, then we have our calves that we're gonna stretch out today. Here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Lift into those obliques, squeeze into the adductors, back down. Lift, 1, 2, and down. Good. 2, 2, and down. That's it. 3, 2, and down. Good. And 4, 2, and down. That's it. Lift. Good. I'm starting to lean back. I feel like I'm not feeling. There we go. All right, keep those knees at 45, but keep your shoulders stacked here. I was kind of leaning back this way, not getting it. So keep stacked. Woo. There you go. I told you, you got to kind of play with it. Stop and focus. Think about what you're feeling. Are you feeling those obliques? What are you feeling here? One more for me. One good one. And down. Good. We're going into the calf raise, single leg. Grab your weight. I'm going with 15s this time. I think I used 10 in the beginning. Nice and warm. I'm going to try a little bit more weight. Let's go right side. So weight in your right hand, right foot down. Here we go. 3, hold on. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. We're up and down. Nice work. And don't rush it, okay, at the top. Get your balance there. Stick it. Feel those calves working. It's only 30 seconds, or no, 40 seconds, just 20 seconds on each side here, I believe. Very short, but enough to get 10 or so. Let's switch. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it at the top. 5, remember that weight is in your left hand on the left side of that leg. Here we go. 3, 2, give me one more, and 1. All right, great job, team. All right, I hope you liked that workout. If you did, please remember to like it, Subscribe if you haven't. That's gonna help push us to keep these videos going. You don't know how much your comments, your hearts, your thumbs up, all of that helps us. I can't say it enough. If you're not into the YouTube world, it's what we need to keep this channel going, okay? So keep pushing, keep telling friends about us, keep sharing. All right, let's go ahead and stretch. I wanna do calves real quick. So let's go ahead. I don't think the heart rate should be too high now. If it is, just stay high with that calf stretch. I'm gonna go low into a down dog, all right? I feel good calf stretch here. I'm going to yoga today too. Oh, I'm excited. Push back, heels down. For those of you who don't think you're cut out for yoga, find a good instructor like I have that's going to help you. Just find your stretch. I just want to stretch. I don't need to do crazy things right now. I'm not looking for that. I just want to bend and move in different ways that challenge my body and keeps me mobile, like keeps my mobility good and my flexibility. All right, let's walk it out. So push your right toes in and keep that left heel down. And then switch, right toes in, or right heel in, sorry, big toes pushed. Back and forth, just walk it out. Helps you get that heel down a little further. Press in. Plus, I love to have a good bend in my big toe, so I like to practice it here if those shoes will allow. If not, take your shoes off and try it out. All right, good job. Let's find the floor on our stomach. We're gonna go into a quad stretch. There's two ways to do this. Grabbing here, okay? If you have your band, maybe you can't reach, you could grab your band, put it around your foot, and pull this way. I have a yoga band that I use, but you can just find this. You can find the tab on the back of your foot. You can also come to the side here, or with your knees bent, and grab your leg and stretch as well, all right? If you need a deeper stretch, you're gonna push up away from the floor to get deeper into that quad. A little less than 3 minutes here. We're gonna get some good stretches in. Really wanna hold these, so just stay with me here. We're not gonna let it go for a while. Good, keep holding and breathing. Find that breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's switch other side. There you go. Push up and away if you need to. If not, I like to bring my forehead to the floor, to my hand. All right, remember you can lay on your side for this as well. A long towel works very well to get here. We need to stretch the squats. If you sit at a desk during the day, I mean, if you're a runner, there are a lot of reasons that our hip flexors get very tight on us and overactive. So keeping them long, stretched, and returning them is a good thing. Oh, we're there. Good job on that one. Let's go ahead. Let's get a hip stretch in as well. We're gonna go with Z-sit, one of my favorites today. Always a favorite of mine. So heel to knee, okay? Let me turn where you can see that. A lot of times there is a stretch that I like where we bring that foot in, but I want you to go heel to knee. Left hand outside that foot, right hand outside the knee. Sit tall. I want you to feel long and get long from your hips to your head. That doesn't mean you can't reach out. You can reach out as far as you can go, as long as you can stay long. It's not very far for me. I'm stuck here. Otherwise I start to round out. I want you to stay long. So keep moving forward as long as you can keep that length in your back. Ooh, feel that stretch. Feels so good. One of my favorites. It will switch. It will change around to where you feel it depending on what you need every day. Practice. If you're there, you can bring that back leg back into that pigeon. Find your breath. Don't hold your breath. Okay, we're gonna switch to the other side. We're getting low on time. I'd love another hip stretch as much as we did. Maybe an adductor, actually. Let's go ahead. Other side, same thing, get long. Ooh, notice if you feel that stretch somewhere different on this side. I do, all right? Those places that you feel, I was telling my class the other day, when you feel those places, those tight places that are kind of bugging, that's a good time to, a good thing to foam roll, okay? Maybe you're like, ooh, I'm feeling it over here. Maybe I should get the foam roll out, soften that tissue a little bit, work on it a little bit more, stretch it some more. All right, good job. If you want, kick it back into full pigeon or stay there with that Z-sit, but find your breath. And we're gonna go into, we'll just go into a little sit. I thought about a Frogger. They're pretty tough. We'll do one. We're gonna come out into that Frogger, knees wide, toes out. You might just stay high. This might be enough. Some of us will come down or even move further back, okay? My timer is up here just about, but we're gonna hold this for a few seconds and find our breath. Again, stay tall and up if you need to. Just feel that stretch. It should not hurt. I'm so worried by the stretching that I see people do, the pushing and the overstretching. And the only reason I worry is because I see them doing that to people and people wincing in pain. It should not feel painful, okay? If this is really painful, come up. Don't do it, all right? Good. All right, that's going to be it today, team. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Not every workout is going to be all that compound movement, okay? I do like those, and we do a lot of those, and we spend a lot of time in the beginning doing this sort of thing. Now we're going to kind of get down, isolating here. I hope you enjoyed it. This is a good one to keep in your books. If you suffer from hip shift when you're squatting, if you find that your knees cave in when you squat, your ankles roll, all of those things. If you're a runner, this is something you need to be practicing, okay? It takes practice, and then you're going to be able to lift more because you're going to have a good solid foundation, okay? All right, great. I'm not going to say anymore. I'll see you next time, team. Thank you so much for joining me again. I look forward to seeing you. Have a fabulous day. Bye-bye.